What's up, my good people? It is your boy Addison and Dre, as indicated by our name badges. If you clicked on this video, then you know we're gonna talk about 10 reasons why they said. Did I say that right? Yeah, my word.
They said.
We're gonna talk about 10 reasons why they said that we should watch Bridgerton. Let's talk about it.
Yes, sir.
All right, so starting off with reason number 1, as we look at this article, what they talking about, Dre? What they say? What's the first reason?
It's a bit like Gossip Girl and a bit like Downtown Abbey, except not at all.
All right, so I actually know nothing about either one of those.
I do not either. I've heard of them.
I think I've heard of Gossip Girl.
I've heard
and
of
if the premise is girls gossiping, then I don't know. Maybe that first point may not be as convincing to me. But what is Downtown Abbey?
I'm not. You want to look it up?
Shoot, yeah. On another tab, let's look it up and see what Downtown Abbey is. Let's just look, because we're gonna look at this list and we're gonna try not to spoil it too much too. So for those of y'all in the comments, help us out. You know, let us know what y'all think about the show, if you've seen it, or if you haven't, or if you're thinking about watching it. But don't spoil it for us, because we're on that brink of trying to learn more about it. But anyway, Downtown Abbey. Who does it star at least?
Listen, McGovern, Maggie Smith.
I don't know any of these people.
Laura Carmichael, I've heard her name. Michelle Dockery, I've seen her before.
Okay. So for reason number 1, I'm gonna say you wouldn't say that didn't persuade us enough.
Nah. But it says Downtown Abbey is not a true story, but it's inspired by real life events. What does that mean to you when they say that, John? Not a true story, but inspired by real events.
It's like that mean we want you to feel like it's true, but it's not.
That's the way to sum it up. That's the way to sum it up.
We really want you to think it's true.
When they do it, they have all black screen. They show the text.
That's a fact.
Inspired by.
That's a fact.
Really want you to think
why
real,
you put that there?
real.
Just put fiction on the joint. All right. What's the second reason, man? What we going into for reason number 2?
That's funny. The second one, it comes from the makers of Grey's Anatomy and Scandal. Now those two, I know about. Grey's Anatomy, we know that that's.
Whoa. What? I haven't seen Grey's Anatomy.
All right, well, it's Dr.
But I heard that it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Scandal, I've caught a few episodes of it.
I've only caught maybe one, I think, and that has what's her name in it. She's been in a lot of movies. I forgot what her name.
Kerry Washington.
Yeah.
So I would say point number 2 is a little bit more persuasive for me
because have knowledge of.
I haven't seen Grey's Anatomy, but I just heard that it's pretty good. I haven't seen it at all.
I think they got like 12.
Like I don't even know who the characters are in the show.
I think they have like 12 seasons.
I know. So if anything running that long, you got to be pretty good.
Yeah.
So and then Scandal, I know they was doing some mess in that show, but they was writings.
I didn't get to see the mess, and I'm glad I missed that mess.
But all right, so I would say number 2 is a little bit more persuasive. That that right there, that builds on me a little bit. All right, what we got for point number 3?
The music is phenomenal.
Okay, now some of my favorite series, I actually leave the show and then go to YouTube and listen to the track list. So there's a few movies like Inception. I went to go listen to the track list. Wheel of Time. I went to go listen to the track list.
So do you feel like any good series or movies always has a complimentary sound?
Well, Slick, anything that Hans
high
Zimmer
quality
does.
track list. Shang-Chi, that Marvel
Shang-Chi, I haven't seen that yet either. But hold on, but on the trailer though,
bumping,
yes.
I went back and I was listening to it.
It made you say the word.
I saved the world.
Hey, no, you thought you did. Yeah, when you went to sleep and hit that pillow, you was super Dre.
No, not then, 'cause my head.
No. So for 3, yes, Interstellar. I had to go listen to the track list.
I know you did, nigga. You stay bumping that.
So the thing is, once you have a great story and you surround it or overlay it with dope music, that's crucial for me. So 3 actually so far is more persuasive to me than 2 was. But anyway, what we got for point number 4?
I think 2 is still a little more. I get you saying.
I'm saying, but remember, I haven't seen Grey's Anatomy, so
But you seen
I'm just going off of Scandal, and Scandal was scandalous. So that's what I said. I knew the writing was good. But
4, it features an inclusive cast. Some have argued that its efforts are in vain, but will applaud efforts nonetheless. Bridgerton features a racially diverse cast throughout.
Okay. Even
through to the leading characters.
Before I get my full answer, the description it gave me a little bit more context. But let's look up the official definition of inclusive real quick. So inclusive is defined as
including or covering all. Well, let me go to the other one. Not excluding any of the parties or groups involved in something.
Okay, and I don't want y'all to think this nigga just said read it because he didn't know what the definition is. I knew what the definition was. I was just curious. Yeah, I just wanted to know what the exact is. And going back to, you can go back to point number 4. This is good too because I like a lot of shows that are not just one-sided. Mm-hmm. Whether that's racially, or ideal-wise either. Because I feel like if you have a show that is all one-sided, what conflict is there? And I think conflict is what makes a lot of great shows. Mm-hmm. Whether that's because of your cultural background, your financial background, like whatever background, it kind of makes for good conflict and sometimes makes for good resolutions because you get to open your eyes a little bit. Yeah. One show that I think did that really well that we've watched recently has to be Wheel of Time. That cast was super diverse.
It was.
That cast, matter of fact, can you think of another show recently that we've seen that has a cast that is more diverse than that?
Shadow and Bone like that?
It was not as diverse as that. The only thing that's slick is probably diverse. They're probably Power Rangers.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
So to see that that's a point of emphasis that they're trying to do in this show is pretty persuasive. I would say that is underneath 2 for me. So right now I got 3, like as far as my ranking of what's most persuasive. So I think I got 3, 2, 4, then 1. But anyway, let's see what else we got on the list for.
I got 2, 3, and 4, and then 1.
What we got for 5?
Julie Andrews narrates it. You don't know who that is, do you?
No, but
I think I know who that is.
Let's talk. Well, actually, yeah. Let's get a screenshot. Let's see who this is.
I think I know.
Well, I feel like it's gonna be somebody I should know.
Yeah, it's her. That's not what I was thinking of, but that's
that's Shawty.
That's Miss Poppins.
That is Miss Poppins. So this show finna be popping then.
She played in. She was 007's.
LeJunt.
No, we're going. It wasn't no little jump.
I had to throw that out there for my Memphis folks.
She was over all the Asians.
Then hold on, that's versatile in the mud. How you go from Miss Poppins to the agent?
She goes from Miss Poppins to being poppin'.
That's a fact. So with getting that, and I know a lot of y'all, how dare you not know who Julie Andrews is? Chill out. I saw the screenshot now. I respect. Hold on.
She's still here.
Respect. She got to be if she narrating. She can't be narrating from the grave.
That's true.
Unless they AI'd her or something.
They can't AI some folks.
Nah, you're gonna need my. I still need to be getting paychecks.
Don't mean they have to answer, but they still AI on some folks.
That was a bar. That was a bar like that. So a lot of the shows that I watch that are of my favorites are typically not ones that have that type of narration. Mm-hmm. We recently started to look at Euphoria a little bit. And Euphoria looks like it's being narrated over a lot.
Oh, yeah.
It is. Y'all let me know some other famous shows or some other shows that y'all like that have narration, but y'all still rock with them. You can't think of a show?
Yeah.
Let me know in the comments, y'all. Yes, I was about to say that. Let me snick it. Mm. So, with that being said, how did you feel about that? I feel like I would have much rather just seen the series than have him talk over it. I get what his purpose was. And I do like how they implemented him, but I think I just wanted to stay in the story more so.
I'm glad they did it because having read all the books, that's how it was throughout the whole book. And speaking
of which, I think Series of Unfortunate Events was probably one of my favorite childhood books. Yes. I actually think I want to go back and read it. But anyway, we're talking about Bridgerton. So what's the next point?
What's up? Did you ever see The Sound of Music that she played in?
Yeah, didn't they make you watch that at school?
They didn't make me watch it.
Hold on.
The Sound of
Yeah.
Music?
Heck yeah. No, they made us watch that. I watched that movie at school like 50 times.
You want to react to that?
Why I feel like, you know, subliminally, it's things you ain't seen since a kid, and you, like, you know, all the lyrics. How do I know that?
Hey, stop.
And they walked into the van. Yeah, I'll be like, oh snap, what are my lips doing?
I'll be like,
What's going on? The Sound of Music, yeah, she a legend. My fault, y'all. I know y'all be like, you not. My fault. She is a legend. She is a legend. I want to know what her voice sound like. What's the next point though?
Louise Brigitte.
I think that's Eloise, bro.
Eloise?
Yeah. Don't you think?
All right, Eloise.
Y'all let me know in the comments. Is it
Louise Brigitte alone?
All right, I'm gonna need more reading.
Possibly the character with the best one-liners.
So she got them bars.
She
got them bars.
Say it again.
Them bars.
We adore Eloise Brigitte for everything she is: a university-educated feminist, a courageous advocate for what she believes is right, and a sarcastic champion that loves to stray away from the mainstream. Okay. I actually like how they broke her down right there.
I do like how they broke her down, but it's still hard for me to appreciate this enough until I get to see her character.
Correct.
But how do you feel? But they did.
They actually draw me to like seeing how she plays that character and how they wrote the character.
That actually, you feel like that might be too spoilery almost. It's well, not matter of fact, it's not too spoilery, but I would say it's the most spoilery thing so far.
I feel like they give the story spoilery, but telling me what she is about.
But I understand that, but would you not say that that's the most spoilery thing we've seen so far in regards to the show? We're not even saying it's spoilery, but I guess it's the most spoilery if you tell us the dynamics of a character. But anyway, all right, how much does that persuade you to want to watch the show? Does that entice you anymore?
That's probably third on the list.
That's your third most enticing, knowing that much about that character?
Just from that, you tell me she likes to be sarcastic. Like she champions.
I like some good sarcasm.
Courageous advocate for what she believes is right. Okay, what are you gonna feel right about?
I think it has a lot to do with feminist stuff, related stuff. Which is the point that she skipped over.
It could definitely be that. She loves to stray away from the mainstream, so she ain't about being in the light like that, but was not in.
Hold on, how can you stray away from mainstream but you got them bars?
Hey, stop.
Anyway, what's the next point?
The Men Alone.
Hold on. That's too broad. But anyway, let's read the description. I know, I'm just saying the title though.
I don't like how they did.
All right, so this image right here. Every time I see Bridgerton, I always be seeing this Negro.
That Negro. That's what I always been
Every
seeing.
time I see anything, whether it's like, and when I say see, I don't mean, I'm gonna show him again. Every time when I say see, I mean like see a character on the screen that's associated with the show. It's him and it's normally this other, I think, white girl or something. Always. So anyway, but let's read.
Love. Somebody he love.
No, bro. We'll see though.
Given that the show is centered around courting season and the young women's will to marry, it should come as no surprise that there are plenty of eligible and attractive bachelors present. There are entire threads on the Twitter sphere surrounding Simon Bassett. I think that's him.
Where's
the
Angela?
Leading male
Where's
character.
Angela? Is Angela's mom?
As well as the 3 Bridgerton sons. So he said, okay. Jokes aside, the family dynamics are actually really cute, which is an angle we didn't expect, but certainly like.
So they're saying that, did they just allude to the fact that this might be like a bachelorette type show? Never mind. This might have skipped the list as far as the most spoilery type content. Spoiler alert. Yeah, skipped on the list. Like it might have skipped ahead of that dynamics of that character, Eloise.
And just moved on to.
It might be the most. Even if this is not spoiler, I think this is the most spoiler.
Given the show is centered around.
I don't even want you to read it again.
Centered around courting season.
See, now I know what it is.
The young women's will to marry.
So the Men Alone. This topic, which is 7. It actually made it go down for me.
It wasn't that interesting to me.
Yeah, this actually made me want to watch it less. Maybe like
I
by a
would put
point.
it on my probably second
second to last. This might be second to last or last. But anyway, what's the next topic? What's 8?
That's what he said.
The Raunchy Scenes. Enough said. As far as that, like, I do like shows being realistic, but come on now. I don't want to have to be watching the screen and looking over my head.
We have been, we have Euphoria. Calm down.
Nah, like, so for those of y'all who know,
Euphoria, you need to calm down.
On Euphoria, I'm hitting that fast forward button. Like, on something, I just hit that fast forward button. I don't need to be seeing all that, bro.
Oh,
what's wrong with these folks? But anyway, what's the next topic?
Number 9, the hair, makeup, and costumes. That's how they used to wear it back in the day. Back in the day.
All right,
back in the day. Do you know that was back in the day?
So for point number 9, I'm going to say I'm out of everything. I might be more intrigued by the costumes than the hair and makeup. I think the hair and makeup, I might just be like, what the heck these Negroes wearing?
They wore wigs back then though. All them folks. Wigs.
That's a part of her attire right there.
I'm telling you, that's a wig.
I know it's a wig, but that's
like,
part
of her apparel.
She wearing that as much as she wearing the dress.
That's part of the outfit.
That's a fact.
That is the fit.
How long did it take you to
That is the fit.
How long did it
Bumble
take you
wig, that's a fit.
How long did it take you to do your hair? Because I know girls these days be taking a long time to do their hair. Heck no. She put that junk on like she going to battle, ain't she? Man, they gave you know how the ladies with the church hats be.
Oh yeah,
they said ain't no hat covering up what I got. No. Imagine if a lady try to have a hat to match that.
That's crazy, bro.
You tripping, bro. And you know if you get that type of hairstyle, you better have that junk on for months.
Yeah.
See, heck you mean?
I don't know if they emphasized on it that much back. Like back, they did have it back then, but I don't know if it was like that though.
Look, there's some things.
You know, it was women and men.
There's some things that come in
women and men doing.
I'm glad that they came in past.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they came in past. But I would say, weirdly enough, I'm surprised this actually bumps it up a little bit for me. Because I'm curious to see how crazy they get. This actually bumps it up from a curiosity standpoint. I'm curious because this is so out of the norm for things that we see on a day-to-day basis.
Bro. You could tell
that's a fact. She looked like she got the Benjamin Franklin on her head.
It? Did they already see it?
Yeah.
That's they used to do that too, bro. I just don't know if it was that big, but the women and the men.
Yeah. I don't know what they was doing. On the point number 10.
The book series. So this ain't just off the cusp. This is something that was thought about. Not saying that shows that aren't books aren't thought about. This is up there on my list about things that make it more enticing for me to watch. Knowing that it's written out, thought through, and it's not just one book, it's a series. It is a series.
I actually have not heard anything about this book series. Well, in similar fashion, I haven't heard anything about the Wheel of Time book series before we watched that either.
Shadow and Bone.
Hold on. You know, here's another comment for y'all in a question. Out of all shows that y'all have watched, would you say the shows that are based on books are typically way better?
Better than
shows that are just written as shows? That's a good question. Would you say shows that are adopted from book? Because you know, sometimes the people in their books, they are really particular about how things get adopted.
I think some would say no, just because of the fact of they didn't go with this and
he
that.
He had purple hair when he died. Yeah, why is it magenta?
That's how I can see them being like, no, it ain't.
But y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you feel like book series, TV shows are better than TV shows that are just made as TV shows.
Do you feel like you would read this? I feel like you would.
I
feel like you wouldn't.
No. As I feel right now, I don't think I would. But like I said, like when we watch Wheel of Time, I keep bringing up Wheel of Time. After seeing the show, I would want to read the book or listen to the audiobook. But with that being said, I know y'all probably are wondering, now that we've heard these 10 reasons, are we going to watch Bridgerton? Dre, I'm going to let you go first. Well, did this persuade you to want to watch it?
Out of 10 being like to Persuade to the Fullest.
Yes.
Probably 5.
Okay, that's fine. Because I was gonna say anything over 5. I was gonna say anything over 5 means we gotta watch it. For me, and we're gonna go as a group rating. For me, I'm at.
I don't know.
For me, I'm at a 6.
You got a 6.
So that means we gotta watch it. So for those of y'all who watch this video, we will be doing reaction videos to Bridgerton. I can't say that we've typically watched shows that seem like we don't know what this show's about too much. I can't say that we watch shows like this based off of what we've read. But hey, I'm not closed-minded. I'm open to, seeing, I don't know what you like until we check it out. Can't what's the phrase that they say?
Don't knock it until you try it.
Yeah. There you go.
Don't just book by its cover.
There you go.
Okay.
Don't judge a website by the 10 points they give you.
Hey, stop. Wow. I didn't think I would flip it like that.
It's your boy Addison and Dre.
You did flip it.
We gonna catch y'all on the next video.
That's crazy.
Appreciate y'all for joining in, man. Show us some love in the likes, the comments, all of that. Catch y'all on the next one.